Okay, over the summer I built a Ducati Monster 796. I'm just gonna go over my complete rebuild for the bike. So at first I'm gonna show some pictures and then I'm gonna show some video. I'm gonna talk through it and I'm gonna walk through the whole video for you guys so you guys understand what's going on and what I did to the bike. Enjoy. Okay, so over the summer I found this Ducati Monster for 3,200 bucks. I hit him up on Craigslist and I bought it. It was a piece of shit. This bike was ran through more than your local OnlyFans girl. So I got it back to the house and started working immediately on it. First thing I did was I started painting the frame on it, as you can see here, just to get rid of all the red. And then I started working on the headlights. The headlights were so bad. It was just one single headlight. It didn't even work. All right, as I do a little walk around, you can see a couple more things that I started doing. I took off the gas tank cover, then I cut off the exhaust. I was gonna make a custom exhaust for the bike, but I'll tell you later. I wasn't able to do that. I completely finished the frame. It's all painted, all ready to go. And then I started painting the forks. Well, they're actually wrapped. I just wrapped the forks in black satin. All right, now I got the gas tank off. It was completely covered in rhino lining, so I had to sand it down to bare bones because the rhino lining was just horrible. It was so rough. It was just looked so horrible. I didn't feel like buying a new gas tank. It was like $600. So I just sanded it down. So you can see there's the headlight. I also painted the handlebars black. They were silver before. They just looked really bad. But yeah, here's a whole overview of the bike so far. This is before the major overhaul on it. This was just basically paint and touch-up work and just cutting off those back exhaust. All right, today we're gonna install some light bulbs here on the project. There we go. I'm gonna install these on here. We're gonna make this thing look fucking mean. This is the bike so far. I got the tires, got the stripes on the tires. These are going to be custom lights I'm making for it. They're just mock-ups right now, but they're going to be custom lights. I got new handle grips. I'm painting this, and then my biggest thing, I'm going to cut this whole back end off. Just so you see the seat, just like a bit of the seat where you could sit. But yeah, that's it. All right, this is my headlight install. It's carbon fiber. So as you can see, I got the headlights up, but these headlights are actually from eBay. They're scoops from Intake that I got for like 30 bucks. So I just used them as headlights and I cut the hole a little bigger and ran LEDs inside of them. All right, this is the last picture before the major thing on the bike where I chop off the back. The next picture here, you can see the back is completely chopped off. It's the foam seat. This was the first iteration of it. And I shaped this back seat a little more before I wrapped it in leather. All right, now here is the bike in its almost final form. This is when I finished the back seat, leathered, put the leather on it. I painted a few other parts. I painted the gas tank. As you can see, I completely cut off the foot pegs on the bike. That was just for the purpose of, because I didn't like the foot pegs. They look bad on the bike. I wanted almost an open wheel design. And I was gonna put the tail light on the back pegs at where that cuts off, but I decided not to. I just didn't have enough time. And also working full time and having a girlfriend that take up all your fucking time. Here's just another walk around of the bike. I think it's the same like camera angle, but just to give a better idea. I wanted to also do a custom exhaust that went like turned down from the bottom, but again, just didn't have enough time because I had a full-time job and having a girlfriend. All right, this is it. Oh, this is my custom cafe racer I built, and I'm selling it today. So I bought this bike for $3,000, and I fixed it up. I did a couple things to it, but I'll show you. So I cut off the entire back end. It's much shorter now. I cut off the foot pegs for the rear passenger. I cut off the exhaust. I basically painted the frame, painted the gas tank. I put new logos on it. I painted the grills, new handlebars, all painted this black, painted all this black, resprayed this black. I made custom headlights for it. These custom headlights are amazing. They're LEDs. They're super nice. We got the Ducati thing. In total, I bought this bike for $3,000. Someone's coming right now to buy this bike for $5,500. I put about $140 into the bike total. So we'll see if it was worth it, but I put a lot of labor into it. It was a lot of time and effort to get it like this. But yeah, I love this bike. This bike was amazing. I didn't ride it too much because it's way too hot here in Vegas. It's like 115 degrees every single day, so I didn't get to ride this bike as much as I wanted to. But I love this bike. This bike was amazing. You know, I try to make it as aggressive as possible. Look at this. All right, these are custom headlight scoops. These are custom air scoops that I found off of eBay. These were like $30. I made a custom bracket here to hold them all together. This actually holds better than the factory holder. But this is just custom air scoops that are turned down. I cut them bigger and I put LEDs in them. The gas tank was rhino lined. I sanded it all down, took some time, painted it. It's more of a satin black now, and I put the Ducati logos on it. The biggest thing though was the back. This back end extended out to here. I chopped it down. I made custom all brackets to make it as smooth and as clean as possible. I made a custom tail light for it, but I didn't wire tuck it. It should be wire tucked and made it a little more organized. I was planning on doing exhaust and a see-through clutch cover for it. Let me fire it up. I'm gonna miss this bike. I love it. I wanted to be able to keep it for myself. I don't need to sell it, but I am probably moving, so I don't have time or room for this bike anymore. I can't just let it sit out in the middle sun and cook and bake. So I'm gonna have to take my profits and bounce. But I really like this bike. I enjoyed it. It was a great bike. Loved it a lot. Now I'm moving on to something a little better. We got the CLS.